welcome back, friends. So when you talk about reporting, you got to talk about investigative reporting. It's very important in what we do. You know this. We've got the Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent Reporter winner in Bennett Haeberle. Thank you, Bennett, for being here.
Well, thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
And this is, you do have previous Emmys, but this is your first Chicago.
This is first Chicago, number 9 overall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do you keep them?
Well, Chicago makes it special, right?
Absolutely.
Are you from Chicago? Where are you from?
I'm not. I'm originally from Kentucky, but I have family and friends here, so this has always been like the second home for me.
I'm looking at this, and I got to read this. Stories ranging from investigating extremely low rates of sexual assault arrests and convictions to holding Chicago's mayor accountable. This was a composite. What did you want them to get out of this?
Well, I just wanted to wanted people to see that that we put a lot of work into our storytelling, and that we think our stories, the stories we seek out to do investigations on, we think have meaning, have impact. We hold ourselves accountable, and we think it's important to hold elected leaders accountable. So I think that's just kind of what I hope to illustrate through all of this.
I haven't seen your entry, but I'm of course curious, in what story did you share to hold the mayor accountable? Do you remember? I know you submit these a while back. The judging process is
I think
intense.
It may have been one where we looked at, there was consideration at one point about putting 2,000 migrant families in a lot in Brighton Park that we found had been contaminated for decades. I think it had toxic metals in it, and we pointed this out and were curious about why the city wasn't forthcoming with the fact that people were going to live on this site, and there was just such a delay from the mayor's office in coming forth the basically admission that toxic metals were there. And so we just kind of held their feet to the fire a little bit and said, why, people should know now. They shouldn't have to wait a week.
What does that
and
say?
Ultimately, of course, that plan was scrapped completely due to those environmental concerns.
That's right. Yeah.
Talk about, what does that mean, but as a journalist, to be able to do that, and for people at home who say, journalism is a dying art. That's not the case, because people still need to be held accountable, right?
Absolutely. I mean, our work matters.
Yeah.
I think more now than ever before. And I think the thing that's hard is we have inattention, right? I mean, there's so many variables, so many places people can get information, but what we do has very dire, it's extremely important. I'm at a loss for words, but
huge implications nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Well, congratulations to you. Bennett Chicago is glad to have you, even if perhaps the mayor or the former mayor may not be. Keep that investigative work going. Congratulations to you, and I'll see you at a next press conference.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
Go get that thing
All right,
etched
and
right